Okay, we've got confirmation. Get back here. We need to launch the missile now.
I need reinforcements!
There you are. Well done. Good work down there. There isn't much left to do. You go upstairs to the control center. I cracked that lockbox open so you can enter without any problems.
I have a feeling there will be some more surprises.
Don't worry, all the barracks were downstairs in the bunker. And I don't think that small control center can accommodate many more soldiers.
What about our escape plan?
It is pretty simple. We run out the same path we came in, and we don't stop under any circumstances.
Understood. I'm ready.
That's great. Don't worry about me. I'll stay here to block the hangar door. Let's get to work.
Die! Retreat!
on destruction.
Run! Run! It's gonna blow!
The facility at Mount Weather, together with the Thanatos system, was vaporized when one of its warheads detonated. The base was left beyond hope of repair, and all personnel were lost. Mainstream media relays only the claims of the official channels that fanatical suicide bombers assaulted a government contractor's research station. Details and identities are never divulged, as a security precaution. Steadily, the militarists were able to subvert control in Moscow. Brute force proved most effective in securing the sympathies and silence of civilians. The Russian Confederation realized too late that clinging to the purity of humanity had rendered them obsolete. Even to each other, they became little more than easy targets for rifle practice. Eventually, the regime fell into obscurity, and from their remains emerged the rejectors. They acted as executors of swift vigilante justice, trying and sentencing the accused on the spot. Still, the recovering economy allowed much of the plundering and chaos to stop, at least in neighborhoods enforced by the militants. It was a long time before the pettiest of street gangs dared emerge in Moscow. The military retook Titan's chambers by force. Everything was destroyed in an attempt to erase the AI from the face of the earth. The eradication was successful, according to official documents. All considered, Titan's time was too long, and his sub-programs too many. Most everyone educated on the subject assumed that some glimmer of his code had weathered the storm and lived on. The smugglers of Moscow prospered in this time. Their ruthless leader, Evgeny, having benefited so greatly from Daniel's actions, expanded his territory without barriers. Soon enough, he was known worldwide as the Moscow Gun Baron. Evgeny's movement bribed their way to a secure position and helped ensure a less explosive environment in the process. The guns would fly off the shelves in Moscow, but the bullets wouldn't fly out the barrel. As the Russian Confederation declined, rejectors became some of his best customers. After Daryl and Marseille's deaths, Paris came at last to enjoy a long-awaited peace. Though the curfew was never lifted, the warfare in the streets abated. Magnus returned to his daughter Anna, but the reunion didn't last long. Suffering a severe allergic reaction to his augmentations, he was hospitalized almost immediately. A year after his final meeting with Daniel upon Mount Weather, Magnus was dead. Anna grew up anything but meek and decided to follow in her father's footsteps. After cutting her teeth in the private security business, she was courted by an up-and-coming anti-terrorist initiative. Anna never adjusted to the climate, though, and made the first possible break for parts unknown. Vladimir and Daniel made their escape from Mount Weather thanks to Xander, who arrived in time to perform a near-miraculous extraction. Though the blast wave nearly smashed his helicopter onto rocks below, the capable pilot was able to restore control and play the hero for once. Vladimir resolved to stay in Moscow. Eventually, he becomes uncommunicative and pursues a quiet relationship with Mother Russia. Daniel, together with his partner Xander, continued to earn his daily bread as a mercenary, making no qualms about employers or objectives if the money was right. The Titan sub-program never resurfaced. Though Daniel and Xander could hardly forget the severity of the ordeal it had led them to, some say their eventual victory made them foolhardy to a fault.